Let's talk about Bryan Johnson for a second because I think this is such an interesting phenomenon, which if you've been on a healing journey or if you've done any personal growth and development and you have been bettering yourself, you have taken the necessary steps to change your behavior, change your perception, change how you feel in your body, what you probably bump up into is some backlash, some pushback. People don't want you to change, especially if they're not willing to put in the time, effort, and energy to make the healthy habits happen in their own lives. So, this is what I'm witnessing when it comes to Bryan Johnson. He has this really polarizing message of don't die. It's not the fact that he wants to live forever. I think that that is the low-hanging fruit that most people focus in on because the comments are wild right now around his autoimmune issue, which he's had since his early 20s. Now he's gotten to go deeper into understanding what is actually happening in his body with a more clear diagnosis. I mean, this is something that he's been living with for 20 plus years. And in that 20 years, has taken the steps to become healthier, to do the biohacking, to do the research. This man is living his full life and purpose. Full stop. People are like, oh, don't die, but you're not living. I see that as farthest from the truth. That is such an interesting projection that many, many people are putting out there behind the screens, behind their keyboards, because, we know that they wouldn't make those comments to that man's face if they were in front of each other. So, you keyboard warriors, when there's no repercussions to the nastiest thoughts and things that you can say, I mean, I guess it's the wild, wild west when it comes to that. So, what does it actually come down to? When he talks about don't die, I love this philosophy because it really is him saying you are personally responsible for how well you feel in your body, for how good you want your life to be. He makes choices throughout his day to not die. What does that mean? He takes the supplements that supports his body. He eats the food. He does the workout. He's, yes, putting a lot of time and effort and money into testing, to understanding biomarkers. But when you see him talk about these things and witness him talk about these things and embody these practices, this is what this man is here for. He happily spends his money, his time, his efforts, and his energy, and it's confronting. It's confronting. It's like being the sober one at the party. Oh, you're not going to have a drink? Oh, you're no fun. And it's like, well, actually, I'm here to have fun. I'm here to enjoy company. Good, bad, who's to say? But I'm not here to be pressured and bullied into something that I don't honestly want to do because I don't feel like it's the best thing for my health. When we decide to take steps that allows for our growth, that pushes people and that makes them feel a certain way. Because usually when we feel a certain way, it's because we know deep down inside we should be making those changes and taking those actions too, and we're not. And we just want everybody to be in our own little pity party boat together. So the echo chambers are loud, the opinions are strong and flowing, but I think that there is a lack of understanding that when he says don't die, it just means that you are personally responsible for your health and your well-being. You get to make the choice. You get to choose when you go to bed, how much water you drink, how much whole foods you eat, how much movement you do throughout your day. Those are markers that will make you well. Those are markers that will take you into greater health and well-being. But most of us, at least what I've seen in my life, is that we get our treats and we have our little vices and we're validating that because everybody else does. And the 1-2 random people who say, you know what, no thank you, it's not for me, I'm not going to eat that, I'm going to go to bed at a certain time, I'm going to choose to spend my energy wisely because this body, in this moment, this is all we get. Now, I believe in things past this body. But for right now, this is the experience. And if the experience is an opportunity to feel as good as possible, to be as clear as possible, to understand this physical experience as clear as possible, then I am all for it. And I only wish Bryan Johnson the best. And I am so excited for this next chapter that he has to step into, because he is honestly doing the work and he is honestly unlocking so much incredible information for you to benefit. Watch. You will benefit from what he has to say and what he has to learn through his own personal journey. And even though it's a personal journey of one, it's still somebody stepping into their gifts and stepping into their passion and sharing it with the world. And if we're not doing that with our lives, then honestly, what are we doing?